You sleep a fair amount, you grab coffee, you sit down to work, and your brain still feels like it won't start. You read the same line 3 times, you open a tab and forget why you opened it. Then the worst part kicks in, because after enough days like that, you start to wonder if this is just you now. Most people turn that feeling into a story about who they are. They think they're lazy or just worn out, when for a lot of people, the real problem is simpler. A few normal habits slow the brain down before the day even starts. So this isn't about trying harder. It's about spotting what's dragging your brain down and fixing it with a few simple moves. Because if you miss that, you'll keep blaming yourself while the fog spills into your work, your mood, and the way you act at home. Picture a normal night. You plan to sleep at a decent time, but one video turns into 6, your phone stays in your hand longer than you meant, and by the time your head hits the pillow, your body is in bed, but your mind is still running laps. Then the alarm cuts through way too soon. And when you get up, it doesn't feel like a fresh start. It feels like yesterday just kept going and dragged itself into the morning. A lot of people think sleep is just rest, like the body shuts down for a while and that's it. But while you sleep, your brain does repair work. It clears out the leftover waste from the day and resets, so signals can move cleanly the next morning. When sleep gets cut short or broken up, that work doesn't finish. Then morning comes and you feel the lag right away. A word won't come to you. An easy task feels weirdly hard. You read an email and nothing sticks. That dull, slow feeling can seem personal, like your mind is failing you, but most of the time, it's just a brain that didn't get a full reset. The stuff that causes this is boring, which is why people miss it. Coffee too late keeps you alert. Bright screens tell your brain it's still daytime. Stress keeps the mind looping when it should be slowing down. So you can lie in bed for hours and still wake up feeling half charged. If you want a quick win, don't chase the perfect bedtime first. Start with the same wake time every day. Put your phone out of reach at night, because tired, you will bargain and lose. In the last hour before bed, dim the lights and stop pouring new stuff into your head. Then get outside soon after you wake up. A short walk in real daylight helps your body find its rhythm again. This helps more than people expect, because brain fog often feels like a deep flaw when a lot of it is really bad timing and poor sleep. Think of a sink that drains too slow. The water still moves, but it backs up and leaves a mess. That's what your thoughts feel like after a bad sleep. And even if you fix that, a lot of people still stay foggy, because the next problem starts as soon as the day gets noisy. You check one message. That pulls you into email. Email reminds you of something you forgot. So now you're in a new tab. Then you look up one quick thing, see a notification, tap that, watch half a clip, go back to your work, answer a text, and by noon you've been busy for hours without finishing the one thing that really mattered. That's such a normal day now that people barely notice how bad it feels until the guilt hits later. Your brain doesn't really do 10 things at once. It jumps. It drops one task, grabs another, then tries to come back. Each jump burns energy, and part of the last task hangs around, so your attention never feels fully clear. That's why too much switching leaves you tired and scattered at the same time. Think of your mind like a phone with too many apps open. The battery drains fast, the phone gets hot, and something in the background keeps eating power. That's what a workday feels like, when your brain keeps getting pulled in 5 directions. The problem isn't that you're doing too little. The problem is that your energy gets burned on starting over again and again. That hits hard at the end of the day. You were busy the whole time, but the thing that mattered barely moved. And then you call yourself distracted or weak when your attention never got a fair chance. Notifications do this. So do half-finished tasks and too many choices sitting in your head. Your brain starts scanning for the next thing instead of locking in on the one in front of you. The simple tool here is small. Before work, get the loose thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Pick one task before the noise starts, set a short focus block, and stay with that one thing until the timer ends. Put your phone in another room if you can, and check messages at set times. And if every break turns into scrolling, that isn't rest. It's more input. Real rest is quiet enough for your mind to settle. Try one clean work block like this, and you'll feel the shift fast. Your mind stops jerking side to side, and the work finally gets enough of you to move. But even when sleep gets better and your focus gets cleaner, there's still one more clog that can keep everything feeling slow. A lot of the fog people feel by late morning starts way earlier than they think. You wake up late, skip food, drink coffee on an empty stomach, and hope that rush carries you. Or you grab something sweet because it's quick, and for a little while, you do feel more awake. Then the drop hits. Your focus slips, your mood gets thin, and suddenly you want more sugar, more caffeine, or just anything that makes your brain feel on again. Your brain needs steady fuel. When your energy shoots up fast and then drops, your attention drops with it. You lose your place, you walk into a room and forget why. Then you get mad at yourself even though your body set that crash up an hour earlier. Stress makes it worse because it starts to feel normal. If you're tense all day, your body stays ready for trouble. That helps you react fast, but it makes clear thinking harder. So you can feel tired and jumpy at the same time, which is a rough way to live. Put it all together, and the fog gets thicker. Too little food, too much sugar, too much sitting. Not enough daylight, not enough movement. Too much stress. You can still think, but it feels slow. Like every thought has to shove through mud before it reaches the front. Think of your mind like driving through wet sand. The car still moves, but it drags and burns more fuel than it should. That's what people often call laziness, when really their system is fighting itself all day. You don't need a perfect diet to fix this. Start small, drink water early, eat real food with protein early too, because that helps smooth out the swings. Get outside soon after you wake up and move a bit, even if it's just 10 minutes around the block. Then watch what you do when stress climbs in the middle of the day. Most people reach for more coffee, more snacks, or more screen time. Try a short walk first. Stand up, breathe slower, let your body settle before you dump more stimulation on top. And if late night snacking has turned into your reward for getting through the day, notice the trade. That comfort often steals from tomorrow morning. Brain fog doesn't just hurt work. It changes your patience, your tone, and the way you read your whole life. When your fuel gets steadier and your stress drops, your thoughts stop slipping away so much, and starting work feels less like a fight. If you want to test this without overthinking it, try one clean day. Wake up at the same time. Get outside early and walk a bit. Drink water, eat a real breakfast with protein, and get your tasks onto paper before work starts pulling at you from all sides. Pick one thing that matters and protect one focus block for it. Keep your phone away while you work. Later that night, dim the lights, cut the screens, and stop stuffing your head with noise right before bed. You probably won't feel brand new in one day, but you should feel less drag and fewer of those blank moments where your mind stalls out. Try it for one full day and watch your focus, your mood, your cravings, and how hard it feels to begin. If the fog lifts even a little, that tells you a lot. The problem wasn't your character. The problem was your system, and it was stealing hours.